Maybe it's their job status, or even the way they're impeccably groomed, but these men rule the world with looks and charm that can't be beat. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down the top 10 hottest world leaders and royalty.
And I think I actually quite like the symmetry of me being the one who ended that.
For this list, we're looking at members of royalty, world leaders, and so on who've got it going on when it comes to their attractiveness, talents, and other appealing qualities. But that doesn't mean they don't know how to rule either.
Prince Harry is back in Britain tonight, quickly withdrawing from the front lines of Afghanistan after a secret army deployment was revealed.
However, we're only considering living leaders at this time, which means we're excluding the Kennedy clan. Now that that's out of the way, turn up the AC and grab a glass, because we're about to show you 10 tall drinks of water.
This could be it.
This is money time right here. Money time.
Whap.
Ooh!
Number 10. Alexis Tsipras, Prime Minister of Greece.
Another victory, another chance. Alexis Tsipras has won the support of Greek voters for a third time in a year.
Born in the capital city of Greece, Alexis Tsipras was named one of Time magazine's most influential people in 2015, and for good reason. Politically active since his youth, the well-educated former engineer has a mature and polished look, despite the fact that he's the youngest political leader in modern Greek history, and he barely ever wears ties. But that's all part of his appeal. On top of that, the football fan is down to earth and shares his life with partner Peristera Betty Batsiana, a woman whom he met when they were in high school. It works for us.
I believe that at the end of the day, they will decide by thinking what is better for all of us.
Number 9. Borut Pahor, President of Slovenia. The president of Slovenia may not be the most popular world leader to date, but once you get a look at those baby blues, you'll see why he belongs in the top 10. Not only does the Social Democrat have an active Twitter account, but the man can play the drums and has a funny bone too. Rumored to have modeled as a youth to pay his university fees, he can speak 6 different languages.
Well, number one, we seek for a peaceful solution of crisis in former Yugoslavia.
And let's face it, there's something about this dashing European that makes you think he belongs in the Brat Pack. Number 8. Barack Obama, President of the United States.
So, when you're at home, can you run down to the kitchen in your underpants in the middle of the night if you're hungry?
I mean, I could. I don't.
America's first African-American president may be one of the most powerful men on the planet while he's in office. But thankfully, he handles that power with grace, aplomb, and a hint of badassery.
So in love with you.
This Hawaii native with Kenyan and English ancestry came into power at a time when the world desperately needed a change.
And we know in our hearts that for the United States of America, the best is yet to come.
Out went the old and in came the cool new dude that plays basketball, makes jokes, and has an equally appealing first lady at his side.
That was Michelle cheering.
Though many have tried to bring him down, Obama has never lost his cool. And through his presidential addresses, we can really see how strongly he believes in his country.
We are an American family, and we rise or fall together as one nation and as one people.
Number 7. Jigme Khesar Namgyel Wangchuk, King of Bhutan.
Jigme Khesar Wangchuk, known as the Asian Elvis for his slicked-back coif.
In what's sometimes called the Forbidden Kingdom, there lives a young Buddhist known as the Dragon King of Bhutan.
Our king is looking after us very nicely.
Khesar is a real king of the tiny country bordered by China and India. Dubbed Prince Charming by the Thai press, not only is the Dragon King refined in his traditional garb and married to the stunning Queen Jetsun Pema, but he also might just be the most well-liked royal on this list. Known as the People's King, he has taken a stand for democracy in his country and has become very popular throughout Asia.
And the celebration of this wedding is far from over.
Number 6. Frederik, Crown Prince of Denmark, Count of Montpezat.
This is a very important event for golf in Denmark and for Danish golf as such. So I was in no hesitation of giving my patronage to this impressive event.
Our next royal is as princely as they come. The Crown Prince of Denmark speaks 4 languages, has a keen interest in science and climate change, and also keeps himself in seriously good shape. With a charming grin, baby blue eyes, and a timeless sense of style, this royal looks like he belongs in a Lacoste catalog instead of a stuffy old palace, and has more than earned his place on this list. Number 5. Prince Amadeo, Prince of Belgium, Archduke of Austria-Este. This next prince is so cute, it's hard to decide if you'd rather give him a kiss or pinch his cheeks. The nephew of King Philippe of Belgium, this young man may look like your typical Prince Charming on the surface, but he has a lot of education and work experience under his belt as well. which makes him one of the most down-to-earth princes on this list. When he independently married his sweetheart in 2014 without prior approval from the king, which threatened his succession to the throne, he cemented his place in our hearts as the fairy tale prince who loves his princess more than the crown. Though it's interesting to note that King Philip gave his retroactive permission a year later. Number 4. Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed Al Maktoum, Crown Prince of Dubai.
I think it's a great opportunity to sit with my father and to see the decision that he takes in this difficult time. It helps me a lot for the future.
This crown prince was born into extravagance most of us will never experience, but don't let his billionaire status fool you. He may get to hang out with a lion from time to time, a fact he likes to show off on social media, have exotic luxury cars at his disposal, and a fetish for extreme sports. But this prince has also shown a more vulnerable side. Using the pen name Faza, he's well known for his romantic and patriotic poetry, is an avid equestrian and horse lover, and is the chairman of the Dubai Autism Center.
I think communication between us and between the people is the most important thing.
Number 3. Prince Harry, Prince Henry of Wales.
Prince Harry is here. Don't act like you don't notice. Come on.
As the youngest son of Prince Charles and Princess Diana, this royal has been under the spotlight his entire life. While his older brother William garnered a lot of attention for his philanthropic efforts and wedding to Kate Middleton, Harry is only now coming out of his bad boy image.
Prince Harry, 5th in line to the British crown, captivates the world. He's no average royal. He's down to earth.
From inappropriate costumes to leaked naked photos in Las Vegas hotel rooms, he's given tabloids lots to work with. These days, Harry's cleaned up his act and is given back with his charitable organizations, kissing babies and cutting ribbons.
And he formed Sintabale, which means forget-me-not, in honor of his late mother, to help the vulnerable children of Lesotho, many of whom are infected with the disease.
Meanwhile, his cheeky grin, ginger locks, and mischievousness has made this man a favorite among women, whether they're British or not.
Of course, I'd love to have kids right now, but yeah, there's a process that one has to go through.
Number 2. Prince Carl Philip, Prince of Sweden, Duke of Värmland.
It's great, and the atmosphere is, it's super. It's good.
What more can be said about this gorgeous prince than hubba hubba? This dashing Swede is definitely up there when it comes to the tall, dark, and handsome department. Not as popular as the British royalty, but equally as dazzling. The Duke of Värmland is an avid race car driver, athlete, and artist. With a background in agricultural and rural management, Carl Philip takes his princely duties seriously, acting as his father's representative on royal matters. The unfortunate end of his bachelorhood came in the summer of 2015, when he married model Sophia Helkvist in a wedding probably only rivaled by that of Prince William and Kate Middleton. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Spain's King Felipe VI has been officially sworn in at a ceremony in front of Parliament in Madrid.
Number 1. Justin Trudeau, Prime Minister of Canada.
Actually, what we're promising, what we're building a plan around is the need for growth in this country.
Our pick for hottest world leader is the handsome Canadian that has taken the world by storm ever since he took office in late 2015.
You look at this last 78 days, that I think sort of defined him. I think he's become, in the eyes of a lot of people, a better politician for having done what he did so flawlessly.
Justin Trudeau may not be a prince by blood, but as the son of the mostly revered Prime Minister Pierre Elliott Trudeau, he practically counts as royalty in the Great White North.
Let me say very clearly, I am incredibly proud to be Pierre Elliott Trudeau's son, and I'm incredibly lucky to have been raised with those values.
Not only is this suave world leader bilingual, well-dressed, and down-to-earth, but also his charm hasn't gone unnoticed in the rest of the world.
He gives me chills, and he makes me cold.
Whether you're a fan of his progressive politics or just his breathtaking smile, you can't help but love this Canadian hunk.
Don't get me going on this or we'll be here all day, trust me.
Do you agree with our list? Who's your favorite member of royalty or world leader?
We had to make that sort of decision between the two of us.
For more hot top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to MsMojo.
You lifted me up the whole way, and I will always be grateful.